So in recent days, Twitter trolls have formed a phalanx and pointed their sarissas squarely at the Odyssey, Christopher Nolan's adaptation of Homer's epic, scheduled to hit cinemas July 17th. They haven't actually seen the film yet, mind you. Oh, of course, we're going with that argument, aren't we?
Wait,
it's like
what? You haven't seen it, Drinker?
No.
And you said all this stuff about it. How is that even possible?
You can't criticize the casting unless you've seen the movie, clearly, because
I don't know why anyone talks about anything anymore, because there's no point. You don't know the full story, okay? You haven't seen everything. What the fuck are the point of trailers?
Yep.
Damn, exactly. Dude. I say this all the time about the video game industry. These companies will be like, and these developers will be like, oh my gosh, you haven't even played it. You haven't even bought it. You haven't even consumed it. The point of releasing teasers and trailers is to judge the product and whether or not you want to buy it. That's the whole point.
And yeah, if the trailer does not actually represent, if it's not representative of the end product, then the trailer has not done its work very well.
Right.
So, it's one or the other, man. Pick it.
It goes both ways, too. There's been trailers that make me go see a movie that I might not have. You know, like the 28 Years Later. I'd say the trailer was a big reason why I was into seeing that movie.
How'd you feel about it now?
It's still a good trailer, okay? The trailer's still good.
The other one that I really hate, that really kills me, it really upsets me, is don't judge a book by its cover. I get what you're trying to say. I get what you're getting at. You know what I mean? Don't judge just on appearances. There's more than what meets the eye. I get it, right? But that's a bad analogy. When was the last time a book had the wrong cover? Like, help me out. When have you been going to the bookstore to get a present for your niece, and you're like, I'll get Winnie the Pooh. She like Winnie the Pooh. And then you grab Winnie the Pooh. You just look at the cover. You don't read it. And so you grab Winnie the Pooh, and then you wrap it up, and then you give it to her, and then she unwraps it. And she's like, oh, Winnie the Pooh, I'm so excited. And then she turns the page past the cover, and it's Mein Kampf. That's never happened.
Nevertheless, managed to work themselves into a lather over a pair of castings, though Page's character isn't even confirmed yet, but we kind of know he is. Elliot Page as Achilles' ghost and Lupita Nyong'o as Helen of Troy. So Helen of Troy actually is confirmed as far as I know.
Yes.
Forget that Achilles and Helen of Troy are both fictional characters navigating a mythological fable. Fuck off. Do you think Homer had in mind a black person when he wrote Helen of Troy? Like, I'm guessing he probably didn't. Call me crazy. I don't think that was in his head at the time when he wrote it.
They're doing the meme, though. They're doing the thing of the giant cyclops, six-headed cylinder, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, excuse me, this is the tap the sign shit. You guys know the meme really well. I don't need to bring up the image, but you can accept dragons, elves, talking trees, but you can't accept a 2021 BMW 5 Series 530i with optimal heated seating. Why are you bigoted?
Don't make me tap the sign.
But I'm lost and I need to know.
Like, we all understand the difference with different lines drawn in different formats of authenticity and faithfulness. Like, why are you doing this? We covered a video semi-recently that was like, you can't deal with the fact that a person falls from like a building and survives, but you can deal with a big purple man called Thanos. And you're like, what? It's just like, why you do this?
It all comes down to setting rules within the story that are believable and that work, and sticking to them. That's the difference. In Homer's telling, these two characters were white and with golden hair, so according to apparent literary purists, they must be so in each and every adaptation. Well, if he described them that way, call me crazy, but maybe that's how they should be depicted. I mean, I don't know. Why can't Nolan's film be more like Troy, Wolfgang Petersen's 2004 big screen adaptation of the Iliad with its blindingly blonde Achilles and its Aryan Helen of Troy? Look, I don't think anyone on this panel or anyone anywhere is holding up Troy as like a literally accurate depiction of the Iliad or the Odyssey or anything like that. People simply point to it and say, this is a visually enjoyable movie that has some pretty good casting going on.
Yeah, I mean, we were around when it came out. It was controversial for a whole bunch of reasons, and it's not considered some kind of masterpiece. But the thing is, just like with every other previous generation attempt at a similar story or a similar vein, similar format, similar tone, similar genre, is like, oh, fuck, they did way better. Like, if we're just being honest, and you start to reevaluate how harsh you may have been.
Right,
I mean, look at this here.
It seems like they actually put effort into it because there was a little bit of care behind it, even if it wasn't 100% accurate.
Yes. Exactly, and like they're holding up this one from End Wokeness as like, oh my god, look at these fucking ridiculous Philistines on Twitter, and it's like, well, they raise a valid point here. Like when I look at this casting, like I know which one I'd rather pick in my movie. I know which one seems to like capture the spirit of the Odyssey better, and it's not the bottom one, you know. Like I don't know.
We're gonna make Spider-Man black now. We're just gonna make Spider-Man black now. That's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna make Spider-Man black. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make Spider-Man black now. We're gonna make Spider-Man black. Well, why don't we just have Michael Cera play Shaft?
These culture warriors have been led to battle by their own personal Agamemnon, Elon Musk, who's never found a transgender person that hasn't driven him mad, even his own daughter. Again, they have to get that in as well. It's like, sure, okay. He's agreed with right-wing troll Matt Walsh's argument that those on the left would be driven to murderous violence if Sydney Sweeney was cast as the most beautiful woman in Africa.
But they probably would.
Thing. They probably would, yeah.
Like they objectively probably would. I mean, all she had to do was be in an advert about jeans, literal jeans, and be like, oh, Sydney Sweeney has great jeans. And people were like, that's literally eugenics. It's like, okay, you're mental.
Laughed at an AI-generated photo of Elliot Page in Greek warrior garb struggling to open a pickle jar and accused Nolan of dancing on Homer's grave. I'm going to see if I can find it. It is kind of funny, actually. I mean, you know, you walk into it, man. Yeah. Musk has also boosted claims that Nolan chose to cast black and trans people to satisfy the Academy's representation and inclusion standards for Oscar eligibility.
I love how they state that as if that isn't a reason why we do see movies with more forced diversity within them. That is a reason. So to make it out as some like massive conspiracy theories, just wild, and shows that they don't actually want to have a conversation about it. Not that we ever thought that they did.
Well, that's the thing, because it goes at great length in this article. They basically explain how in Oppenheimer that was able to qualify for the Academy Awards because they had lots of diversity hires behind the scenes in the publicity department, in makeup, in costuming, and so on, and that allowed them to qualify for the Oscars, and so they won them that way. But that does not mean that you can't do them on in front of the screen, on screen, and get a little bit more attention and a little bit more Academy recognition and consideration that way.
Right.
And I would not be surprised in the slightest if that was part of the thinking behind the casting that went into this movie. I did kind of like the representation of Elliot Page in Troy. It's been doing the rounds on Twitter, but it bears repeating. Yeah,
oh, that
was funny. Yes. Oh, the Linkin Park.
Surely the way to careful drinker. Pause it. It's a fucking song, bro.
Nolan instructed Goranson not to use an orchestra in the score, if only to subvert expectations. For a swords and sandal film. It's not like they had orchestras existed back then. It's not like music is playing in real life when we're fucking walking around and doing stuff. It was a challenge and also an opening to try to make something unique. Are you going to use what? A synthesizer? A computer?
I can't deal with this. Is anyone else sort of cycling back to the whole who was more pretentious question?
I think we need to cycle back to Nolan. I think we really, really do. Gordon said rented 35 bronze gongs of varying sizes, experimented, recorded them with synthesizers. I knew it.
Yo, Nolan, how am I doing this music? And then he's like, well, you can't be using certain things because they didn't exist, as he's fucking holding a camera. Like, it's just, I think the whole movie's not going to work, bro.
well, we can't record them because cameras didn't exist back then, Greg.
We're going to have to draw pictures.
It's a soundtrack. I mean, if you were so concerned about being, I don't know, accurate to the time, why isn't any of the costuming? Why isn't any of the fucking costuming accurate to the time? So don't pull it
to piss him off when they wrap filming and Matt Damon's like, yes, we did it. Soldier. He's like, dude, Matt Damon didn't exist back then.
Yeah.
I think you fucked up, bro.
Universal Studios didn't exist back then.
Wait, Chris, did you exist back then?
Yeah. You can't direct it then.
You can't direct it. Yeah. So it's 35 bronze gongs mixed through a synthesizer because apparently they did have synthesizers back then.
Of course, yeah.
Sure.
And began sending the director songs. Nolan also put rapper Travis Scott in the film as a bard. I cast him because I wanted to nod towards the idea of this story has been handed down as oral poetry.
That's the complete fucking opposite logic of what kept an orchestra out of the soundtrack. What the fuck?
Just probably.
Even the string instrument plays a surprise role. Chris had this idea of the sound of the lyre being the pluck of Odyssey's bow. Okay, we'll see how it works out for him.
Blow.
I can't wait to hear a bunch of gongs being remixed.
This is bow.
That's way.
Oh, definitely on some blow for this fucking.
Did I say blow?
I
meant to say bow.
Blow.
Because like a Hans Zimmer soundtrack people would have expected that.
Yeah. Well, that's precisely why we can't do it, Gary. They didn't have a Hans Zimmer back then.
Oh no, guys, what are we doing?
It'll still be good. It's that fucking Simpsons meme where the pig is getting thrown through everything and Homer's like, it's still good. When it gets shot out of a fucking gun cannon, he's like, it's just a little airborne. It's still good. It's
just a little dirty. It's still good. It's just a little slimy. It's still good. It's just a little airborne. It's still good. It's gone.
I know.